When you look at recent online games trend, you see a lot of Valorant, CSGO, League, and but whether you are good at those games or not, there is always a time when you just don't want to click the launcher and getting exposed into the harsh nature of the game.
You fucking fucking faggot! Pussy! That's right! Yum 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 yum, I eat dick all day!
For me, there is one thing missing from those games. But before we continue, please subscribe to my channel. As you can see at the time of this video uploaded, I don't even have more than 1000 subscribers. So join me, be a part of my journey so I can make money and presenting everyone more videos to watch. MMORPG is the closest thing humankind ever met in real life to experience in Isekai. In MMORPG, you live your second life, but now you have superpowers, you have magic, you have unlimited lives. I want to talk about Black Desert Online, one of the most beautiful MMO that I've ever played, or at least so I thought. The game already started when you decide to pick a class for your main character, and as of now, there is 22 options for you to choose. BDO don't really have the traditional tank DPS support trinity, but each classes still have unique characteristics that can still acknowledge your playstyle. There is a class with tankier nature, a class with high damage but squishy, a class with more support utility. But the best thing in this game is the pre-game section, which is the character customization. For a 2016 MMO, BDO character creation was jaw-dropping to everyone back then, and still is today. Some said the character creation itself is already a different game that you could spend hours for making one. Even Mr. Sweden himself played this game for the character creation.
When you forget to pull out. I'm 12, don't worry about it.
After hours picking classes, designing your character, and checking for available username, your journey begins now. First, you will be greeted by a Black Spirit, your iconic sidekick guide that will evolve as your story progresses and giving you story quests. This story quest or main quest is completely optional and act as your tutorial. Now you have two options. You take the quest and go along with 8-hour story quest and tutorial, or leave it, play it the hard way instead. Now you have multiple options. You can join to a guild, get involved with the community more, or continue to play solo. You can now choose your progressing method, such as killing monsters for hours, cooking, trading, exploiting the economy, and many more. Now, there are 3 important aspects to progress in this game: luck, decision making, and hard work. When I said hard work, it means thousands hours of grinding just to make your character power relevant to others. Oh, almost forgot. There is one more important aspect that not everyone have the luxury to go through this progress path. I would be lying if this game is not pay to win. BDO is pay to play game, but almost every season they give away a free game pass, and even when there is no free game pass, you can start 30 days trial. It's almost free to play at this point. But like any other pay to win games, you can progress faster if you sacrifice your credit card. I'll be honest with you, among any other pay to win MMOs that I've played, BDO might be the best one out there. But I don't think that's a shocking statement since the other pay to win MMOs is only mobile games and Chinese MMOs. One thing that people didn't really pay attention in this game is the detailed world building. The massive grinding you have to went through in BDO makes most players forget to appreciate the beauty of the world. Even me, the only time I can appreciate the world of BDO is when I got burned out from grinding. Although I gotta say, the background music in this game didn't really transfer into the world building. And yes, I really cared a lot about BGM in video games. I played a lot of games like Souls game, Final Fantasy, and Skyrim that have amazing music score.
Meanwhile,
I'd rather just turn off the music and listen to some Spotify instead. There is one more thing that people keep praising about this game, which is the PvP. If we set the gear and the level aside, most MMOs PvP is all about coordination, strategy, and positioning. But in BDO, you have more aspect. You have to be mechanically gifted. The game implemented fighting game mechanic like guard, grab, super armor, and iframes. It's almost like you are playing Tekken but in a situation of MMORPG, which is why technical stuff like having a better ping, frame rates, and gaming gear can heavily affect your PvP output like one of those esports games. People actually liked it, and recently they added more PvP content that every player can compete regardless of their gears and level. One thing that Pearl Abyss keep doing consistently is the class balancing, so that class don't get power creep out, especially since in BDO they keep adding 2 or 3 class every year. Surely we still got players complaining about some classes are broken, but at this point, what kind of online games that doesn't have roles/classes that are not broken? That leaves one final question for me. Where do I put BDO as an MMORPG and as an online games in general? I played BDO since 2019. I love fantasy games, I love RPG, and I liked online games. BDO became as a sort of escape world through my hard times. It is unhealthy at some point. The game is really grindy, but also a little bit of competitive. I actually grateful of the long grind in this game because I get to meet new friends along the journey. I get to meet new people from around the world, and surprisingly, I got more real life lessons from my friends there than me interacting with people in real life. So how about the game itself? By any means, BDO is not the best game in the world nor anywhere near that for a lot of reasons. But in the end, I got so much value out of it, and I have to acknowledge what the game served to me. The amazing world in BDO, the beauty of the character design, the adrenaline rush over a very thin luck, the tough time we have to face every time we felt something. For me, no matter how burnt out I am playing BDO, I manage to return again and again. I think I am addicted.